Alright everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. So if you guys have not subscribed to the channel or have left a comment or anything like that, for those of you who are subscribed, please do both of those things because we really want this channel to grow and to keep entertaining y'all out there. And of course, I love to do this, so I'm going to keep doing it every day whether people subscribe or not. But I thank those who have subscribed so far and those who have left comments for the videos. Thank you guys so very much, and also make sure to share every video after you watch it. Let them know what we're doing here, okay? Reaction, speed art, all of that stuff. But today what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out another short horror film, okay? This one just got dropped. It is by Jaya Kapoor Films, all right? So y'all know who, those of you who have been following me, you guys know that I have been reacting to a lot of Jaya Kapoor films. So I am really excited to check this one out. I have seen so far 2 of the Barbie short horror films, like the Murdering Barbie. I think it's just Barbie, right? Both have been great, but I think the first one that I've seen out of the 2 has been the best, based off of the way the story was told. But this one here is the Smiling Barbie, so I am definitely curious of what this is going to do, how the approach is going to change on this one. So for those of you who want to check this out on your own, you can click on the link in the description down below this video and have a look at it on your own time. If not, you guys can watch me check this out, and of course I can give you my thoughts right after the film. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out and see what it's about. Let's get scared. All right, I love it. Could have been a reverse, I think, on that. Let's put this up. Ooh, look at those mountains back there. It's beautiful.
Music creeps into my dreams, wakes me into sweaty sheets, abandons me when nights died out.
I just realized it's a whole act. It's another actor now. It's not the girl like usual, the usual ones. But the girl actress. Some nice shoes, man. I like those kind of like boots slash shoes. I think they're just boots. Good choice. I was thinking he was gonna keep it. He's gonna hang on to it and he's gonna start to do things that, you know, once he keeps it, takes it home. Good choice.
What I can't do, what I can't
I thought he was gonna shoot it or something. The way he was driving so slow by it. Let's go around it, man. Keep getting off the car for. Oh, don't take it. Oh, no. You were doing good, man. Oh no, see? She just drove around it.
Look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and bomb cooking.
Wow, he was locked out. Time to break a window, man. Why are you knocking, man? There's no one in the car. You have to break your window or something. In the middle of nowhere.
I got it like that. Yeah, I got it like that. I got it like that. Baby, I'm a big kid, I got it like that.
What?
I needed a plan, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the cone with a new money petty. My hair stay laid and you know I can't pay. $100 bills like I'm
Dang, that sucks.
I've been eating big moves, I won't stay quiet.
It's like, where's he gonna hide behind, too?
I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like they in the choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher. Who's that girl? That's me, I'm on fire. I'm a high girl, I'm a high girl. I get anything I want, this is my world. I'm
Oh, she's speeding up now.
in my big year. Since the day that I was born, I've been a big
That's
deal.
right, put your pants up, man.
I'm a high girl. I get anything I want, this is my world. I'm a big move in my big year. Since the day that I was born, I've been a big deal. Whoa. I'm good and you good. I don't care if you VIP with the bosses. That's where I be. Throwing money in the air while I'm standing on the seat. Popping bottles with the models. Good like me. My wrist on pose. Never missing in the meal. I feel like
Oh, that's really well done. All right, you guys, there you have it. That was Smiling Barbie, okay? So, first of all, there's one thing we all should keep in mind here, okay? Based on all of these stories that I've seen with the Barbies, don't mistreat the Barbies, man. Don't try to do something negative to these toys. You know, from the first one, I think, what did she do? That she like, I forgot what she did. She put it in the, she was gonna put it in the grinder, I believe, in the end, something like that, right? Or I think she did this in the end, but the first time I think she threw it in the trash. It's very vivid now, the memory of the first one, but now this third one over here too, same thing. This man was like at the beginning, we see him like kicking this Barbie, you know, just kind of tossing it outside, like to the side of the road, which I was like, cool, you know, you just move it to the side, just keep driving, you know, don't even worry, somebody just playing a prank on you, just kick it to the side and go. Now, of course, we know the more it kept happening, he would keep getting off the car, you know, so like at some point I'd say, I'm just gonna drive around this because somebody's clearly wanting me to get off the car and check this thing out. Like, the first thing I think of too when I see things in the road, especially like a bag, that you can't see through or something like that, I'm like, nope. Driving around that, or a cardboard box or something like that that's sometimes on the side of the road that looks, it's very tempting to stop, get off your car and check it out, like see what it is. Curiosity. It's like it's a very very it's a very strong feeling, that you just want to go see what's going on. What's up? Like, what is this? I want to take a peek inside this box, see what's in there, or the bag. So, but I mean, you never know what's in there. You never know if somebody wants you to get off the car, and then eventually, you're in a trap. You just ran into a trap. So it's best to just drive around it. So like when he was running into the second Barbie again, or the Barbie was there again, reappearing, and he got off again. He kept getting off the car. I was like, just keep driving around it, man. So that's what I was like wanting to, I was cheering the guy on to keep getting off, to keep driving, to go around it and drive, just keep going. But we realized that the third time, I believe it's when he runs into the Barbie, he eventually just grabs it. He, this time, rather than kicking it out of the road, he grabs it and takes it out of the box, which I'm like, I wouldn't, I would not have taken that thing out of the box, because it's just clearly like creepy how this thing keeps reappearing in front and in the same exact part of the road. Now I can tell some of these shots were repeated, but it's all good. I mean, it was still like the whole story was repeating, right? This driver kept running into the Barbie anyways. It was a whole repetition of events. So I believe it's the third time where he runs into the doll. He runs it over, takes it out of the box and runs it over, right? And then eventually it just kind of appears in the back of his car. And see, that's when I'm like, this is when this guy went wrong, man. He should not have done anything bad to this doll, because clearly what was happening was unnatural. Like this Barbie kept appearing in the same exact spot in the road, and he should have just kept driving, just ignore it. But he gets off and he decides to do something malicious, just run over the doll, and not once, just about 3 times. He goes, reverses, goes back again, and then he smiles on top of that, like he just like he enjoyed it. And so I'm just like, man, I mean, I was like, you're in for it, you know what I mean? So at the same time, we all know this guy had it coming. After he did this, at first I was cheering for him. I was like, yeah, good, just kick it off the side, or next time you see it, keep driving. But then he ran it over. So then at the end, I was just like, you know what, man, you asked for this. And so when they got to the part where the Barbie takes over the steering wheel, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man, it looked comedic in that part, where especially you see the angle of the Barbie just kind of, hung onto the steering wheel there, driving. But I get the whole idea of like, it's like the Chucky doll coming alive, very stiff movement, or not realistic movement. Of course, the doll is a lot smaller. The Barbie doll has less joints, so it was just kind of stiff like this on the steering wheel. And I mean that, it's cool. Like, even though it looked comedic or so, it still worked. I mean, this doll was driving the car, and at the same time, the Barbie was not speeding the car right away, right? Decided to drive slow, so that way the guy he can't go anywhere. If the car drives fast, the guy might has a chance of just jumping to the side. He can jump to the side or throw himself to the side if the car speeds up right in front of him, right? Or try to jump over the hood or something like that, right? I don't know. But if the car's driving slow, you have no other choice but to like run at the car's speed, because if you try to turn one way or another, this car's going to turn faster than you are. So I was like, you're done. There's nothing you can do. So this Barbie was just like toying with him. No pun intended, right? This toy was it was toying with him, and then eventually the car speeds up and runs him over, right? And so we finally get this very this like CGI, this animated shot with like visual effects, where the doll starts to smile, right? This face begins to warp into almost a realistic face of a human face. It starts to, like, the eyes become more realistic. But we see this glitch between the Barbie's face and the actual, like, the CGI face or whatever, like the visual effects that were added onto the face, kind of like blend in between, so it's almost like glitching. And I'm not sure if that was intentional, but it worked. So I mean, that was really good. It was well done. I think it was very effective, even though I saw these glitches in between the Barbie's face, like at least in the eye part. I saw these glitches with the eyes, like with the actual plastic eye and the eyes they added on. But it was very good. I think it worked because it just gave it a more like sinister look between a toy and like an evil soul that's living within the Barbie. I think it really worked, And then so at the end of the film here, I thought this was a really good, different approach. It all took place in one area, right, which is the road. It took place outside in the road, and it was all repetitive sequence of events. It just kept repeating throughout, but each time felt a little different because you can see that the man's frustration was beginning to increase as he ran into this Barbie more and more, right? But also, he kept his calmness, right? He wasn't like out there saying like, hey, screaming out into the distance, this isn't funny or something. At some point, I think a real person would probably just, get so frustrated where they would yell out into the distance like, hey, stop playing pranks on me. This isn't funny, But he'd just get off and then just throw it to the side or eventually take it out of the box, run it over, etc., right? As if he, I was surprised he didn't think anybody was there, like playing a prank on him. He didn't look around. Well, I think he did look around, right? But he mostly focused on the Barbie, and then he did his thing with the Barbie there. But yeah, I really admire his patience there. I would have gotten frustrated after a while, after like that third time. But yeah, I wouldn't have done what he did, at the very end. That's actually what got him to where he ended up in. And so, I mean, there was no way of defending him there. He should not have done that. It was unnecessary. It was not the Barbie's fault. You really, really just got to take care of your toys. I mean, I'm a huge toy collector, but sometimes I feel like if you take good care of them, everything will be just fine because you never know if they have a soul of their own. All right, you guys, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this with me. I hope you guys take care. And of course, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about this one. Once again, I thought this was a good approach. Very, very new, okay? Compared to the ones I've seen so far. So definitely a new approach to this Barbie story. Good job once again, Jada Kapoor Films. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching. And I will see you on the next reaction. I hope you guys take care of yourself. Peace.